I'm so glad you're here. This week I had a project planned that I was really excited for, but I decided that I'm not going to share it for another month or so, so I had to shift gears really quickly. And I went back and forth for a really long time before I finally landed on what I'm doing this week. I like to go thrifting, whether it's at the thrift store or a garage sale or an estate sale or a community sale. I like to thrift. And in my thrifting adventures last summer, I came across this. I have no idea what you can see. It's just a very large print. But the fun thing about this was that it came with 2 alternative pictures that you can swap out. So we've got Seagull Beach and National Park, I'm guessing. And while the prints themselves don't really speak to me at all, it's not really my thing. I did remember this creator I follow who takes thrifted pieces of art and adds some sort of IP to it, whether it's a movie or a TV show or something. I love this idea. I love the idea of taking something that is sitting in a thrift store and giving it a second life. So this week I decided that that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take these prints that I thrifted and I'm gonna turn one of them into something new. Now, have I done this before? Actually, yes. I did this twice last year and I really like how they both came out. The first one is this little farmhouse print I thought was really cute and very Halloween-y. So I added a few little ghosts and some bats and a witch and some more ghosts. I thought this was a pretty print already, but I think the addition of the goats and the ghosts just make it a little more Halloween-y, which is one of my favorite times of year. So this one is going up on the wall this year for Halloween. The other one is also, I believe, a print that I got at a garage sale, and I added Beetlejuice elements to it. When I saw the covered bridge, I immediately thought Beetlejuice. What's their name? Not the Deets. Why can't I think of their name? I know it. I am going to be so mad as soon as I see it. The Maitlands. I didn't even have to look. The Maitlands. So there's the Maitlands car. I don't think there was anything at the top of this hill, so I painted the house there just to include it, since everything is about the house. And then down here, I wanted a sandworm somewhere, so I added him coming out of the corner. And I still think that at some point I want to paint this frame black with some neon green accents. So yes, I have done this before, but I have kept it pretty characterless because I'm not super confident in my painting skills. When I'm painting digitally, I can change things really quickly. Just a 3-finger tap and I can undo whatever mistake I just made. I cannot do the same painting in real life, so I'm always kind of nervous to paint. So I have 3 ideas for these prints, and I'm gonna choose one to do this week because I have no idea how long this is going to take me. I have a feeling that these are going to be a little more involved and might take me 1 or 2 or 3 days. I have no idea. So I think I'm going to do this one, and I'm going to add elements from Frozen 2. If you saw my video where I make a dress inspired by Anna's Christmas dress, which you can watch here, you'll know that I love Frozen. Something about those movies just really hit me. I love the music, I love the style, and I know that if I successfully turn this into something that is Frozen, I'm gonna hang it up on the wall. So let's take a look at what I sketched out for the plan. Okay, so the idea is to add a couple of earth giants there in the mountain range in the background, draw a little Bruni there on the log, and have Anna and Olaf kind of crossing this little stream on these rocks. Pretty simple, straightforward, gonna add a lot of color, and definitely have some leaves blowing by to represent Gale. Okie dokie. The forest in Frozen 2 has a lot of orange and red and pink tones, but there's also this purplish blue haze. I added that purple haze first, in between the areas where I saw there were trees, and kind of going up into the mountains a little bit. And then I went back in with some reddish pink, and I covered all of the trees and all of the grass in that kind of pink tone because that is the most prevalent color if you look at some of the more brightly colored scenes from the movie. And then I went back in and added some orange and yellow. Honestly, even without the characters, I already like the painting a lot more. And I think it looks a lot more fun, a lot more lively, and I'm excited and only slightly nervous. No, I'm nervous and only slightly excited? I don't know, one of those, to add the characters. I just don't want to draw directly onto the painting for the characters, because if I mess up their faces, or if I mess up their pose, I just really don't want to mess it up, because I think the background already looks really cool, so I don't really want to mess. My battery died, so I'm filming this on my phone. Things like the earth giants, I think I can freehand into the background, but Olaf, Anna, and Bruni are going to have to be transfers. But I'm not going to do any of that tonight because it's late and I need to let this paper dry. Because I used watercolor, it's a little bit warped, and I just need it to be dry before I start trying to transfer the pencil drawing onto it and start painting the details. So hopefully we can finish this up tomorrow. So I'll see you then. Hello! It's the next day. There's a lot of painting to be done still, so I'm not going to be talking for too long. The plan for today is to add all of the characters in. I'm going to do this by drawing them onto a scrap of paper first, then transferring the drawing onto the painting so then I have an outline, filling that in with white paint, and then doing that again on top of the white paint so that I know where to paint what. I don't know how well it's going to work, but I'm too chicken to add everything in freehand, so bok I guess. Yesterday I tried drawing Anna and I could not for the life of me make her face look right. So I'm gonna try drawing her again. I'm not as worried about drawing Olaf. Popping in here really quick to address the letterboard in the back. I was going for no paint, no gain, but I failed to write the second no, so it just says no paint, gain? It was a rough week, that's all I'll say. And I'm not as worried about drawing Bruni. The earth giants I am going to freehand into the chicken, into the chicken. Okay. I am going to freehand the earth giants into the painting, and then Olaf, Anna, and Bruni I am going to draw on the little pieces of paper to transfer them, which is going to be interesting because I will have to mirror the image. However I draw it, I will have to mirror it to make it face the right way. Well, hello! Is this what you wanted? Okay, but listen, no legs, okay. Long story short, I gotta draw the characters mirrored, hope they look okay, transfer them, fill that in with white, transfer them again, and then paint them in. Easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. Let's just have fun with it. Where's your egg? Oh. Alright, my battery is about to die, but all that's left to do are the details on the little characters in the front and the earth giants, and then it's all done. I'm very excited to finish this up tomorrow, so I will see you then. Hello, it's the next day. The camera is not in its usual spot because of how I had to set things up to paint, and I don't feel like resetting it just to put the camera where it usually goes. There's only a little bit of detail left to be done, so we're just gonna jump in and finish it up. Okay, if I don't stop myself, I'm just gonna keep fiddling with it all night long and it'll never be done. So I'm gonna call it here, which means it's time for the reveal. Well, that's that. I'll start off with positives. I'm looking at it up on the wall. One positive thing I feel about it is I like the color that I added to the background. The color scheme before was just really bleh, and the forest in the movie is anything but. So I think adding that kind of color to the background kind of helped make it more frozen-y. Another positive thing is the characters look better than I feared they would. Positive, positive, positive. When I was first trying to draw Anna, I just really couldn't do it. Sometimes I can draw and sometimes I can't. I don't know what it is. Sometimes my brain just isn't in a drawing mode. So whenever I try to draw and I'm not in a drawing mode, it doesn't go well. Like sometimes I'll be in crochet mode and sometimes I'll be in sewing mode and sometimes I'll be in drawing/painting mode, or I'm in sculpting mode, or I'm in needle felting mode, or I'm in writing mode. I come in and out of all these different modes, and unfortunately I was not in drawing and painting mode this week, which is a shame because I chose to do drawing and painting. So I'll get into the negatives now. I don't love how the characters look. Like I said, they look better than I feared they would. There's just something off about each of them. Anna for sure is more in my style, but it's not a bad thing that it looks like it was drawn by me because it was. That being said, she looks a little off, and I don't know if it's just me. Maybe I'm being too critical. I did enjoy painting all of the little details onto her clothing, which is an outfit I've always wanted to make, and hopefully in the future I will. Olaf looks fine. I think I goofed on his eyes a little bit. Oh, hello. Oh, bless you. Oh, bless you. Are you gonna sneeze again? What was I saying? Oh, Olaf. There's just something, again, just a little bit off about Olaf, and especially Bruni. I don't know what happened with little Bruni, but he is, okay, wait. He looks a bit like the stuffed animal version of him that I made. Hold on. I drew Bruni pretty well for my art stress, which you can watch here, but for some reason, whenever I try to translate Bruni into another art form, it turns out like this. I don't know why, but he's just a little goofy. I'd love to try and remake this someday because I am still pretty proud of him because I was just eyeballing the pattern as I was going, but I would like to redo that. Maybe I'll do that this winter. One part of the painting that didn't go as well as I expected was the earth giants. I like that they stand out. However, I didn't want them to stick out that much, but I just could not match the colors to the mountains. I couldn't really blend those in as well as I wanted to, but overall I think it looks nice, and this was actually really fun. I forget how much I enjoy painting. When I'm in painting mode, I'll do it for 2, maybe 3 days straight and then not do it for another 6 months. So this was a good way to mix in a little bit of painting and add something to my wall. So not a super exciting video this week, but I had fun painting it, and if you liked it too, you can let me know by hitting the like button, and if you want to see what we're doing next week, hit the subscribe button, and if you want to know when I post, hit the notification bell and YouTube will let you know. So I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Nice little salmon. That scared me. Did it scare you? Or did I scare you? I'm sorry, but now she's got the zoomies.